Early in the morning, early to some, not early to me, but it's already getting hot. Supposed to get up in the mid 90s today. And it's a little past 8 in the morning, Central Standard Time. I got up kind of late today. I was up at like 6. Shabbat shalom, everybody. Look at them skies, man. Scalar waves. They up spraying. Got the scalar waves going. Sarah Evans, hello. Orlando Fraley, how you doing? Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. All right, we're about to get started, guys. I'm just getting to the destination. What's up, Harley Green? Welcome. Shabbat shalom. G-Dog, y'all been busting some heavy ammunition around there, man. I've been watching. I've been checking you out. Oh, Aretha Jackson, Shabbat shalom. Yeah. Okay. Think this about where I'm gonna do this thing at. Kevin Scott, good morning. Shabbat shalom. Oh, this is good right here. It's not hot. Sun is right. The light is right. Woo, the 450. Woo, got dog, man. Yeah, I saw y'all shooting a 45 and a few other things. Oh, it was a 44 and a few other things. All right. So welcome. Shabbat shalom, everybody. Brian Anthony, your host with Beyond Babbitt, reporting for duty. Brian Anthony, your host with Beyond Babbitt, reporting for duty. So as we know, the Sabbath started last night. It's sundown the 6th day until sundown the 7th day. So sundown, somewhere around 8 p.m. Central Standard. Yeah, stay cool and strong. I'm definitely trying. And till this evening, the Sabbath. So I named this video after Revelation 10:6 about the strong angel proclaiming, and there should be time no longer. Guys, it's something heavy I'm feeling. Something heavy I'm feeling in my heart. I like this right here. It's behind a tree. It's still in the sun, but it's shady. It's not hot. Background's good. So now I was the first one that I know of on YouTube or anyone else. About 2-3 videos ago, I named it Independence Day. And it was talking about this July 4th, and it was really talking about the movie, but it was, the one of the alphabet agencies gave President Trump a briefing on the UFO sightings that have been seen. Since then, J.K. Bugout has done a couple, and a few other people have been talking about it a lot more in depth than I have. And J.K. Bugout is really good, and I believe he's here in the Metroplex too, in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. He's really good at decoding My Pet Goat 2. It's like a 7-minute movie that a lot of Illuminati stuff, a lot of Freemasonry stuff, and he's been decoding it since I've been watching him, a number of months, getting close to a year now probably. And he also looked at Independence Day, and then there's some actor who killed himself and was saying something was supposed to happen July 4th. He killed himself, I don't know how long ago. But I may have been onto something, led by the Spirit, not knowing it when I said Independence Day, But what I'm feeling now is not only is the separation, has the separation already begun, it's close to being finished. Separation is close to being over with. A lot of people have blocked out everything. So they're by not making a choice, they've already made a choice. They've chosen their side. They've chosen to be on the side of the New World Order, the Mark of the Beast, and the anti-Mashiach. Because they didn't do anything. Okay, they didn't plan ahead. They thought, they believed into the whole lie from John Nelson Darby, the pre-tribulation rapture, and everything else, faith only, Faith in Jesus Christ only. Don't do nothing. Just sit back, kick your feet up. Don't worry about nothing. Come and pay your tithes every week and go back home and go to work. Everything gonna be all right. Don't worry. As soon as something get bad, he gonna come snatch you out. You ain't got to worry about nothing. You ain't gonna see nothing. Only problem with that is none of that's in scripture. None of that. Okay? God always prepared his people ahead of time. That's why you have so-called prophets. I'm not saying that I'm a prophet, but I'm just saying that's why he put prophets here to reveal and to foretell, so you know what to do. What the Bible said about the sons of Issachar, they knew what to do, and you know, they were wise. They knew what to do in the times of trouble. If he didn't want you to do nothing but sit back and kick your feet up, don't worry about it. I'm gonna come snatch you. I look at them clouds. One day I might be talking, and them clouds open up, and the Mashiach coming to snatch us up out of here. He is coming to get us, but it ain't no pre-tribulation rapture. You know, if you don't know this yet, tribulation has already begun, and it's gonna get greater and greater and greater. And I believe this is one of them times, Independence Day, where we're about to see it just jump exponentially to getting greater. So I'm saying this, guys. I think the weather is like this. It's hindered big farmers, big ranchers, the floods and things like that. Mechanical, like, you know, so big that, you know, it's a factory. But it's enabled the small farmers, the small ranchers, the small gardeners. And I believe the weather is going to be like this for a while. So it's, in other words, there is no planting season right now. You can plant now. Start everything inside in little cups and tubs and plant baskets and transfer it outside. There is no season. It's going to continuously rain. It may get hot, but it's going to get cool at night. Almost all plants, I mean, this is good weather, at least here in Texas. This is good weather for almost all plants. Things that they say you can't even grow here in Texas, you can grow them here now. But a lot of people are not taking the initiative. They're not doing anything. They sitting around, oh, I just go to the grocery store. Man, that grocery store, man. Matter of fact, I was watching the Civil Report Uncut today. Ford announces 12,000 layoffs, right? GM had already announced 12,000 layoffs. Dark Wolf, all right, you got peas and cucumbers? Hey, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up, man. God bless you, man. Stand on board. So a lot of these jobs when they lay off, the grocery store is gonna lay off. Everything in the US, and this is how credit works, is interconnected. Okay, so you start a business on credit, borrow, everything's on credit. You buy your inventory on credit, and then you pay when you get the money. And then when them people get the money, they pay their bills, and then when those people pay their bills, the bill, you know, and so on and so forth. It's a domino effect. So as the money comes in, then people pay, right? Pay the salaries, pay your insurance, pay your bills. Yeah, Devil Dog, that guy is pretty smart, pretty sharp, and okay, so that's starting to collapse. Housing is starting to collapse. Even here in North Texas, it's slowing down. It's slowing down. I'm not saying it's collapsing out here, but it's slowing down tremendously from what it had been. It had skyrocketed. Autos, the auto business, period, is slowing down, except for repairs. If you're in the repairs, that business is picking up because people don't want to just go out and buy new and buy that. They want to keep the old, keep it running for as long as possible. Basically, any type of repair business, people are needing you now because they don't want to just go with the consumerism, the throwaway generation. No, people are recycling everything. It don't matter what it is or how long it's been around. If they could fix it and keep it going, that's what's happening. That's smart. So why did I name this video, There Should Be Time No Longer? Because the mark of the beast is coming, guys. It's in the Bible. It's in the book of Daniel. It's in the book of Revelation and scattered throughout from Genesis to Revelation. Why would he be telling us about that if we didn't have to worry about that? If we weren't going to be here to experience it, is mute. It's mute information. Why are you giving us all this information if we not gonna ever need it? Because we are gonna need it soon. And what's gonna be a catalyst? We see the food is messing up. We see the diseases, right, on the rise. All type of diseases. The what is that? The candida. The is it Aurea candida, something like that, where it's penicillin resistant, it's antibiotic resistant. It's a superbug. It's in all the hospitals, and they say it can survive on a dry surface for weeks. You know, usually a virus or bacteria can survive about 7 hours, you know, without, you know, before it dies on a dry surface. This thing can survive. And according to William Mount, humans did it. They got this stuff, found it, I believe, in Antarctica, shipped it in outer space, and you know, and they brought it back, and now they can't seem to stop it. Okay. Also, I'm seeing the black goo is on the rise. The black goo is on the rise inside of people. Inside of people. And the black goo is demonic. And so you need to get as much of that out of your body every day when you bathe and shower, whatever you eat and drink. There are different salts that can get it out. Cayenne pepper. My favorite is zeolite, but I use all of them. Different herbs, but it affects you, not only your physical body, mentally and spiritually. So when I say there should be time no longer, jobs gonna play out. The dollar is at the end, it's on the last leg. They've given us signs since 1988 about the dollar was supposed to be gone at the end of 2018. Well, remember they redid the Economist magazine cover last year, and half of it had the phoenix with the Bitcoin on his chest with all the world's fiat currencies burning under his feet, the phoenix rising out of the fire, rising out of the ashes. New World Order. That was on the 2018 side. The other half of the front cover of the Economist magazine was all black. All black, blackout. And it said 2019. Ebola thing? Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is. Not only is measles, mumps, chickenpox, Ebola, dengue fever, a bunch of different flus, whooping cough, tuberculosis, polio, a number of things that we thought we had eradicated. Colds and flus are coming back stronger. And the hospital is where you go to die now. Basically, the hospital is the graveyard. You get in there, you might not come out alive. Especially with something like that. If you go for a gunshot wound, it's probably a good place to go. If you go for a car wreck, it's probably a good place to go. But just a sickness that you, no. You better know what to do. Like the sons of Issachar, you better know what to do. You better know what not to do. You better know what to eat, what to drink. Okay? You better know what to put inside your body. You better know how your sweat glands and things work, how you expel this type of stuff. You better know what's antiviral, antibacterial, antimicrobial. Dirty vaccines, yes, Sarah Evans. They're putting adjuvants, aluminum in the vaccines, causing autism and all other type of sicknesses, dementia, things like that. And then the stuff that they're spraying, barium salts and aluminum, arsenic, cadmium, dangerous for your body when you get inside your body. You need to know how to get these things out. Okay, it's a lifestyle now, guys. It's a lifestyle. We got to go back to apothecary. What's in the scripture? From Genesis to Revelation, apothecary, right? Using the herbs, using the oils, using the medicines, the trees, the plants. Okay, it's not about these chemicals. It's not about the pharmakia, the pills and potions that they'll put you on if you go to the quote-unquote doctor. Western medicine. So when I say there should be time no longer, the civil unrest is coming. America is the last one to fall. Everybody else is already in line. And this Iran thing, the European Union is not backing us. NATO is not backing us. Okay. And very few countries are going to back us against Iran. Let me correct that. Very few countries are going to back us against Iran, along with China, along with Russia, along with Turkey. Yeah, we got to fight all of them by ourselves. Can we do it? And there was a time when our technology was much more superior than theirs. Nah, man, not anymore. Some of our technology is far is superior than ours. When the 5G flips on, they're flipping it on every now and then. I can tell when my phone flips on, I'll feel something in my stomach. Oh, cancer is gonna explode. Cancer is gonna explode. They've also experimented with MK Ultra long enough to know what these frequencies can do and how to program you. War, the Planet of the Apes. Yeah, that's deep. So they're gonna know how to program you with the metals that are in you, with the nanobots that are in you, right? The smart dust and the 5G and the black goo, all that stuff is together to be more evil, to not have compassion, to not have love, to do things that you wouldn't normally do. Along with all the drugs they got out there, don't forget, it was the job of the big pharma. At first they said they wanted 85% of all Americans to be on prescription drugs. That's since changed. Now it's 99%. They want everybody on something. A pill or a potion. For life, right? Job security. You got to keep coming back to get this from me. And at the same time, the side effects are actually what's making you sicker. Actually what's going to kill you. Actually what's going to start breaking your body down, breaking your mind down, breaking your spirit, breaking your willpower. Relying on the ones who you think are helping you, they're hurting you. Time will be no longer. Everybody who didn't jump on the gold and silver bandwagon, you should have. China, Russia, India, buying it like it's a fire sale, like it's going out of style. Because it is. It is. Because fiat is going out of style. Okay? So, the breakout has already started. Gold is on a 3 to 6 month high. Silver is on a 1 to 3 month high. That's going to be extended. As things start to collapse, it's going to go even higher and higher and higher. And you should have bought it when it was on sale, because you could have bought yourself $1 million. You get it? You could have bought $1 million. Just like buying a lottery ticket. Just wait. Just hold it. All roads lead to Israel. Well, you're right, Sarah Evans, because the scripture talks about Jerusalem should be trodden under the foot by the Gentiles until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled. Because when it's talking about Israel, it's talking about the people, Israel. Not the Israelis, not the Israelites. I mean, not the Israelis that are there now. Those are Ashkenazi. Those are not real Israel. You have to go to Genesis 10, look up the bloodline, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, the 3 sons of Noah. Now, all the quote-unquote Jews or Israelis or Israelites, the real ones, are of the bloodline of Shem. The people that are there now, they call themselves Ashkenazi Jews. Ashkenaz comes from the bloodline of Japheth. It's an oxymoron. There's no such thing as an Ashkenazi Jew. So those are not the real ones. But you're right. It's going to go through there because they took our land. Yah's going to give it back to the rightful, who it rightfully belongs to, because he said he put his name there. So he's going to put his people there, right? So why am I saying there should be time no longer, guys? Oh, yeah, Orlando Fraley. That's the goal. That's the goal. But why am I saying there should be time no longer? Let's sit down somewhere where I can get some sun. This looks like a good spot. I'm going to come through here. Like I'm playing on the kids' toys. Whee! All right. So, why am I saying there should be time no longer? It's because of the separation. The separation comes way before anything ever happens physically, right? The people you're around every day, your friends, your family, people you worship with. Those are who you're gonna be stuck with if the stuff hits the fan today. See, that's why the Bible say, how could two walk together lest they be agreed? You should supposed to be around people on your same mindset, same mind frame, same wavelength. But you're not. You're hanging around people who don't have half the knowledge as you. You know, who don't even believe like you believe. You know, but that's who you're stuck with. You should have your part with the hypocrites. The people you should be around on a daily basis should be those in the struggle with you, those who you think you're going to be around when the stuff hits the fan. All right? And if you don't know anybody like that, then you need to be by yourself. But you need to be on code. Scripture is our code. The Bible is our code. And this is how, wherever we have to go, worldwide, wherever we have to flee to, wherever Spirit leads us to go to, or wherever he takes us to, people will recognize us because we're peculiar people. Like for men, it's a prerequisite, it's a requirement that if you're a man and you can grow a beard, that you have one. Yeah, I know Christians think, they try to teach, oh no, man, don't need a beard shaved. As a matter of fact, wrong. It's biblical, it's in the Bible. If you can grow a beard, and I know some men can't grow facial hair, okay, well then that's understandable. But if you can, you need to grow it. If you're not, you're disobedient. You're gonna be stuck with the hypocrites. For women, you should wear your head wrapped. Unless you're covering, you're covering. Either your dad or your husband tells you it's all right, because a woman's long hair is a glory, which would also cover her. But other than that, you need to be wearing your hair covered. So you got to stay on code. And wherever you go in the world, people will recognize, hey, man, that's one of us. Even if you're not connected, they will know that's one of us. And then before they even start the conversation, like, remember years ago, I believe it was in Kenya, it was a mall shooting. Some Boko Haram, Muslim terrorists, extremists, whatever you want to call them, ran in the mall, and that's a nice mall there in Kenya, with AK-47s, and they was asking people questions, all right? First they asked everybody, who all is a Muslim? Of course, everybody knew the key was, better say you're a Muslim, you get they let you make it. Everybody, I'm a Muslim, I'm a Muslim. Okay, y'all, get on this side. They separated them, right? Everybody who wasn't a Muslim, they died right there. Boom. Shot them, killed them. Now everybody who said they was a Muslim, they was like, ooh, I lied to these people, but at least I made it out. But now you ain't gone nowhere yet. Then they said, okay, well, go towards the door one at a time. But they didn't know it was a trivia question, a pop quiz at the door. When you go to the door to get out, the exit door. Because you meet the man with the gun and the mask on his face, and he asks you a question out the Quran. So all those who were casual Muslims who never studied, they died too, right there on the spot. They couldn't answer the question. Okay? And all those who lied and said they were Muslim when they were something else, Christian or Buddhist or Hindu or spiritualist or whatever they want to call it. When you got to the door and you couldn't answer the question of that Muslim man at the door, death came to you. And I believe one of the questions they asked him was, what was the Prophet Muhammad's mother's name? I don't even know that. But then again, I don't think I would be faking, because that's almost like denying the Messiah, to say you something that you're not, knowing that the Muslims view the Messiah as coming back to rule. They say he's gonna come back and rule on this kingdom. That part is true, but they saying God has no son. They saying he's not the son of God, and they say he's not God. I was wondering why my phone was buffering when I got all these bars. There's a big 5G tower behind me, not even a mile away. maybe half a mile away. I could see it. I could show you guys, you know, it's in the sky. And the phone usually works real fast right over here. But it's buffering. I let you know the truth I'm telling you is the truth. But as we started off talking about Independence Day, and time will be no longer. Guys, when he told you to come out of her in Corinthians, he meant it. When he told you to come out of her in the book of Revelations, he meant it. So it's not him saying I'm gonna come and I'm gonna pull you out of her. No, he says you come out of her. That's something that you have to do. Okay? So if you haven't started your homestead, if you're still in the city, which I am, maybe you see that right now, I'm on the jungle gym somewhere. You got to come out of the cities. And if you can't, you have to be separated within the city. And that's what I'm doing, okay? You still need food, all right? That's your survival for your flesh, right? Otherwise, you can starve to death. You need food. You need water and a water filter or a water filter. Probably both would be better. You need guns, you need ammo. Man, I just found a, what's the name of that site? Something like Outdoor Unlimited or Outdoor Unlimited. Cheapest ammo on the planet. Outdoor Unlimited or OutdoorUnlimited.com. You know, I listened to the guy who was in Kosovo, who lived through it. And he survived 4 years there. And his observation now, he's like now, even though he survived through that, he stays ready. It's a lifestyle. He says he has 4 weapons with 2,000 rounds of ammo for each weapon. See, this is the type of preparedness you need to be at, because there is going to become a time to where if you don't have it, you're not going to be able to get it. Whatever it is. Seeds, food, water, gas, cars, guns, ammo, gold, silver. It's going to become a time where it's not going to be available due to the flood, fire, tornadoes, or just civil unrest, or rumors of wars. Okay? And that time is approaching quickly. Leah Lamille, Shabbat Shalom. That time is approaching quickly, guys. You should feel a sense of urgency. If you don't, I mean, you may need to check yourself. Maybe you're not in the spirit of Yah. Maybe he's not leading you, because the steps of a righteous man are ordered by the Lord. If you don't feel the sense of urgency to do something, maybe you've already chosen your side. Maybe you're one who's going to be taken. See, a lot of us are going to be left behind. Sounds backwards. You got to go watch my video I did on pray that you're left behind. All right, Leola Mills. God bless you, sister. Lord bless you. She just harvested her kale seeds, guys. She's on it. She's on it. The government is not going to be able to take care of you. And the ones they do take care of, once they get you in that facility, you're basically in a prison. It's going to be armed guards in there keeping you, and you just can't come and go as you leave. Once you're in there, yeah, you're going to get the 3 hots in the cot. 3 hot meals, somewhere to sleep, heating, air conditioning. You'll be able to take a shower. Strings attached. Strings attached. Because ultimately, you're going to have to deny the Messiah. And you're going to have to take this mark in your right hand or on your forehead. Otherwise, you know all them coffins they found? Yeah, otherwise you're going to get thrown in one of them. And they said them coffins can fit anywhere from 2 to 4 people. So the best is to stay out here on your own with the relationships you've made, right? With Yah as the king, telling you what to do every footstep. Because on all the glory shall be a defense. We are the glory, those who believe, the children of Yah. It's Isaiah chapter 4. Upon all the glory shall be a defense. So it's not going to be nothing to fear. Tribulation is going to be here, but it's not going to bother us. Say 1,000 shall fall by my side, 10,000 by my right hand, but it won't come near me. won't come near you, right? So when I say time is winding up, yeah, it's winding up, but not like we were taught as kids when they used to tell us time is winding up, like he's on his way soon. You're welcome. What's that? Amazing Canadian faux show. All right. Yeah, so when they used to tell us as a kid time is winding up, they used to tell us he's on his way soon. He even said that, the Messiah said that when he was on the earth over 2,000 years ago. Talking about, oh, he coming soon. You know, the one day to him is 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as is one day. So soon to him, he might be like, oh, 4 days, right? That's how long it took him to go see Lazarus, 4 days. Well, that's 4,000 years. We just 2,000 in. We might have another 2,000 to go. We don't know. But what is coming soon, thank you, you're welcome, you're welcome. What is coming soon, and what's already happening, and may have already completed, is the separation. I know that's right, Harley Green. Appreciate you, brother. The separation, right? Now, you make these decisions every day, knowingly or unknowingly, right? Like spirits attract. I know opposites attract in science, right? But also like spirits attract. Because if something everybody says rubs you the wrong way, you wouldn't want to be around this person. Not because of how they look, or it's just what their personality, it clashes. You know what I'm saying? The human has an aura, right? Almost like let's say a spirit. Because in the Greek and in the Latin, that aura stands for breath, right? When God said he breathed the breath of air in the man, the Ruach HaKodesh, so I'm saying the spirit. And that aura could reach up to 8 feet, right? And if you're in touch with your body, like some people are not sensitive at all. They can eat something and don't feel it, drink something and don't know. Some people immediately, as soon as they what was that? Whether it's a drink, energy, yeah, Dark Wolf. So whether it's a drink, a pill, or food, or just the feeling you get from an area, the atmosphere. Some people are real in tune with it. Others are just dull. Their senses are dull, just like they say your eyes are dull of seeing and your ears are dull of hearing. Well, that aura can stretch up to 8 feet, and you can feel things when something ain't right. Something don't look right. Some people are trained to do this, right? Martial artists, combat sports, a lot of sports period, military, they train to look for different stuff. It's training. Some people just naturally have it. You hear stuff, you feel stuff, you see stuff, and you don't just ignore it, be like, oh, that don't look right, and just keep sitting there. You're like, that don't look right. Let's go. Or do something about it. Yes, Harley Green. And he knew it. Jesus knew it. Yahshua HaMashiach knew it because it drew her faith, drew power out of him. He didn't turn around and say, darling, let me pray for you. Daughter, let me pray for you. Rodney McCray reporting for duty. Shabbat Shalom, brother. So her power, because she had so much faith, and she knew it in her heart. Spirit was like telling her, go touch this man, you want to get healed. She spent all her money at the doctors already. They couldn't do nothing for her. What was it, 13 years, 18 years, a long time. It was more than a decade that she was sick. And she saw him, and she didn't even have the courage to go up to him, and it was too much hustling and bustling going on. I don't interrupt them to, try to get them to pray for me right quick. Everybody wants to see him. It's too much going. I'm just going to go up to him and touch him. And her faith drew, it pulled like electricity, pulled that power out of him into her, and she felt it. And she turned off, and he felt it. He was like, who touched me? And they were like, they thought he was tripping. They like, Master, Lord, Jesus. I said, man, you tripping, man. Look at all these people around you. Been 50 people bumped into you. He said, no, I ain't talking about no bumped into me. This touch was with virtue, was with power, was with desire, was with faith. This touch drew something out of me. Sterling reporting for duty. Shabbat Shalom. And that's how she was healed. Well, the same thing with us right now. Some people just sitting back watching the sports. You know, I don't even know which one's on. I know basketball season is over. Football, baseball, soccer, hockey, boxing, mixed martial arts. They just sitting back watching it, you know, eating. Oh, I got to go to work in the morning. Oh, I might go to the 501c3 and pay my tithes. But nothing else is of importance, you know. Oh, I might spend some money having fun. I'm going to go on vacation. You see what's happening to all these quote-unquote Americans around the world when they going on vacation? A lot of them not making it back. Linda Brown, good morning to you. Shabbat Shalom. A lot of these so-called Americans are not making it back in one piece. They started, I reported on it last year, started in Cuba. They were getting sonic attacks where it messed up the hearing and all this type of stuff. It's done spread to all the Dominican, all the Caribbean nations, Mexico and all that. Americans ain't safe nowhere no more. yeah. And it's coming here, guys. It's coming here. The caravans, the invasion armies, they have not stopped. You know, Mexico claimed to put 15,000 troops on the border with Guatemala to keep them people from coming. Nah, they still coming. Not only that, they join with people from all around the world trying to get in here, man. Different armies, different gangs, militias, cartels. You know, some of these people are family people thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to paradise. But they don't understand what you're gonna do when you get here. You ain't got no money now. When you get here, how you gonna get some money? It's already 1 million people like you waiting to get checked in. See? But there should be time no longer, guys, because you want to have your ammo ready. Because Independence Day, July 4th, is coming up this coming Thursday, next week. So this is the 7th day right here. First day is tomorrow, what they call Sun Day, the day you worship the sun. Some people will be going to worship the sun at the 501c3. And the enemy could be planning, because all these presidents have been meeting with each other, right? The G20 summit. And then all these other secret meetings. They could be planning to do something big next week. All these movies, and the actor guy said, when you get a chance, go look at J.K. Bug-Out. He's done several of them. But as far as I say, like I told y'all, I was the first one that I know of to bring up this Independence Day. Independence Day, right? 4th of July. And I didn't have all the details that I have now. Myra Dillahunty. Well, welcome, Shabbat Shalom. And yeah, I'm just looking at, I'm getting text messages while I'm doing this, and the text messages about what we're gonna do for the 4th. You know, we can go zip lining, we can do this and do that. Nothing wrong with celebrating, nothing wrong with having a day off and, you know, getting your mind off everything. Don't get distracted. Don't get off course. Jimmy from Tucson, reporting for duty. What's up, brother? Don't get distracted. Don't get off course. Don't blow your savings, right? Don't think just because you're at an amusement park, whatever you're doing, having fun, the enemy is not planning to take this place down. And we got enemy inside. Remember, I reported the real reason why the strike on the imams over there was called off. It wasn't because they was going to kill 150 civilians. We done killed millions of civilians. Shoot, since 9/11, man, we probably done killed 5 million civilians, not including military. Yeah. You think we're going to call off a strike because 150 people in the way? Come on, man, be serious. Backyard barbecue. Yard bird, potato salad, mac and cheese. Come on now. All right, Harley Green, sounds good, man. All that's good. But don't get distracted. Don't take your eye off the ball, off the big picture. Because I doubt it. I highly doubt it if they're going to let us get through. We might as well say it's 5 months left in this year. If they're going to let us get through this rest of this 5 months in peace. And if y'all think the spring was bad, think last winter was bad, if you think the spring was bad, if you think the summer's starting off bad, you ain't seen nothing yet. Head on the swivel, yes sir. Head on the swivel. Because it's gonna get a lot hotter. We're gonna see some 110, maybe even some 120s in some area. It's gonna tax the electrical grid system. We're gonna see a lot more hacks into our financial system, into our electrical grids and all our utilities by other countries and people with nefarious means. It's gonna be more rain, yes, more rain. And then the fall and the winter is gonna be extremely cold. Oh, they're gonna smoke us out one way or the other. They want us to come for help one way or another. Metal Sheep, hello, Shabbat Shalom. One way or the other, they want us in the palm of the government's hands waiting for help. They're about to do this alien disclosure thing, right? Now, we know that there are beings extraterrestrial. We know that there are beings celestial and beings terrestrial, right? You know, there are beings that are on this earth and planet that we can't see, and then there are some that are out there that we can't see, but they can make themselves visible. They exist. I would not call them aliens. Nah, you can call them aliens. We know what they are. Alien just means foreign, so yeah, they're aliens, but not no ETs. Now these are the fallen angels. These are demons, and these are hybrid creatures. You know, the Nephilim. These are. We're gonna see them, guys. The ones that are chained up at the bottom of the Euphrates before it's all over, they coming up. Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. How in Luke 21 they talk about how men's heart shall fail them for fear of looking at the things which are coming up on the earth. Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. But upon all the glory shall be a defense. Isaiah chapter 4. Separate, guys. Separate. Keep your mind. You should have your business going, right? The sense of urgency for me, there should be time no longer. Get a business going to where if everything shuts down, you can still do it. Buy, sell, and trade, barter without the mark. Get a group of people who you know not going to take the mark, right? The larger the circle, the better, who are not going to take the mark. Stay away from the greenback. Yes, sir, Jimmy from Tucson. And you know these people are not going to take the mark, then y'all can buy, sell, and trade, right? Everybody should have their own skill set, right? To where you have a service or a product that someone else needs. Buy, sell, and trade. Economy, microeconomies. Okay, we got to, pretty soon the greenback, we're going to have to throw that back anyway. Silver and gold is the way to go. Food is just as valuable as silver and gold because they say you can't eat silver and gold, but you can buy something to eat with it. But food is just as valuable. If you don't have silver and gold, everybody needs food. You can buy something with food, just like you can eat food, you can trade it. Buy, sell, and trade, guys. Barter. Learn to do everything you can. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. Well, you better learn, like today, like right now. So get your business done. Get your businesses going, right? Get your network of people going. The people who you're going to buy, sell, and trade with, right? The people with your same mindset. Oh, that's already happening now, Rodney McCrae. Let me tell you a secret that I found out. The new Ebola, now remember the CDC, Centers for Disease Control, hold the patent to the Ebola virus. They're also the ones who are doing the experimental vaccinations to the people in Africa and everywhere else who you want this experimental vaccination, right? They're creating zombies. And now they're saying this new Ebola, Ebola used to be detectable by thermometer. You know, you can shoot it with a temperature gun and other ways it's in your bloodstream. Now they say this new Ebola, it hides in your lungs. So when the cold and flu season hit, it's airborne, in other words. You can cough and sneeze. Ebola didn't used to be airborne like that. Now it is. And in men, it hides in their testicles. And in women, I'm sure it hides in their ovaries because they said now it's sexually transmitted as well. Swine, fly, and meat. So Ebola can lay low in your body. Remember how they say AIDS, the AIDS virus used to lay low in your body for 20 years and you can be spreading it and not even know it? Now Ebola does the same thing. See how they fixed it? Leola Mills, flu, that's exactly right. So we know a lot of these flus are man-made. Swine flu and the bird flu, man-made stuff. And now they got it to where it can jump species. It can jump from a dog to a cat to a human. Exactly, Sterling. Learn the wild weeds to grow almost everywhere. Ooh, sting nettle root. Man, that's some good stuff, man. I'm looking to make some essential oils out of that. A lot of vitamin C in that. But guys, we need to be our own doctors, pharmacists. We need to be our own doctors, pharmacists. We need to be our own teachers. We need to be our own central bankers. We need to be our own farmers, our own butchers, our own bakers. We need to get out of the system. No, Jimmy from Tucson, but you know what? I'll go back and watch it. I definitely will. That sounds like a good title. So we need to do everything on our own. And the people who are around us, like-minded people. Because other than that, they want you to accept LGBTQism. They want you to accept pedophilia. They want you to accept bestiality. You know, and a bunch of other things that are abominable to the Most High Yah and to his children, to us, to the glory. That he told us if that stuff come in our land, we got to get it out of there. If they build a statue to another land another God on our land, he told us to tear it down. We ain't got to go pray about it and ask God, well, God, what you want us to do? It's our land, tear it down. Right? We ain't got to go vote on it. We ain't got to go and march about it and talk about how the sodomites should be put to death, stuff like that. See, right now, we have our own laws, but we revere and respect their laws more than our laws. More than the laws Yah gave us. Wait a minute, John, let me see. Oh, man, I missed what John said. Okay, I didn't get to see it. So, but if you remember in Scripture, when Yahshua HaMashiach was put to death, the Romans just didn't put him to death. The Jews came to him and said, he broke one of our laws. What y'all gonna do about it? He broke our law. What y'all gonna do about it? Well, they tried to let him go. Pilate tried to let him go. Who you want? Barabbas? You know, shoot. They were like, no, Jesus. They told him what to do according to their law. It wasn't the opposite way around. It wasn't like, well, our law says you can't discriminate and this, you can't say homosexual in the pulpit. See, the 501c3s, might as well say they're government organizations. The government tells them, and I say 501c3 because everybody knows about what they call a quote-unquote church. The tax status is a 501c3. It's really a non-profit organization. It's not a church. It's not a church. So there are rules and regulations in order to keep that tax status as a non-profit, things you can say and can't say in the pulpit. Well, if we children of Yah, we supposed to say whatever he tell us to say. Whatever's in that book, I can say it. And whatever else he put on my heart and put in my spirit to tell somebody, to tell the people, I'm going to say it. The 501c3s can't do that. That's why they ain't saying nothing, guys. Y'all still going? You still going to the worship on Sundays? You still going to the 501c3? That's why they ain't saying nothing. That's why they acting like none of this stuff ain't happening. Because they can't. They'll lose their tax-exempt status. It's all about the money, man. It's all about the money. Follow the money. Cowards. Yes, John Murray. So the church is the people. The church never was. The Bible say, God said he don't live in a building made with bricks and mortar, made with hands. He is in our heart. And then we assemble ourselves together. We are the church. We don't need this building. We don't need it. You know what? And the same people, it used to be when I was growing up, somebody had to say, man, God done called me to preach. Okay, you go and tell the preacher or some minister somewhere, they ordain you as a minister right there. Boop, you can go preach. Not no more. No way. Now you got to go to the cemetery school. Y'all call it seminary school. I call it cemetery school because it steal your faith and kill you, make you dead. And they got to teach you all this stuff. This is the a nomenclature that the Catholics put together, who don't even believe the same way we believe. We don't, you know what I'm saying? They believe in idols and everything else. Yeah, praying to different saints and all kind of idolatry. So you got to go through all this 4 years, at least 4 years. But you know everybody want to get to their doctorate, so it's going to take them longer than 4 years. And the longer you're in that mess, the more brainwashed you get. You might have been full of faith when you went to it initially. By the time you come out of it, man, you don't believe nothing that's in that book. You explain everything away. Oh, that's not what happened. Or the big swelling words, you know what I'm saying? Bible talk about, who was that? I think it was Paul or either John. He said this. We didn't come to you with, morning, Joe Berlin, Shabbat Shalom. It was Paul or John. They said, we didn't come to you with excellency of speech, with using big swelling words. As a matter of fact, John said we were ignorant men. Yeah, they just regular guys, full of faith. That's how they did it. There wasn't no magic tricks to what they was doing. You didn't have to have no degree to do no miracles. Now these people got the degrees and they still can't do no miracles. Yeah, Jimmy from Tucson, I'm trying to tell you. When the truth come out, they're going to block it. They are going to block it. So, that's on my heart today, guys. I didn't mean to go. We almost an hour strong. But I had to get this out to you, the sense of urgency. Lord willing, man, I might go to one of my local corn shops I like to deal with and speak to those guys and get their perspective on, you know, the market, what they see happening. I might do that. Either if I don't do it today, this corn shop is actually open 7 days a week now. I appreciate that. So if I don't do it today, maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday, whatever. But move, guys, move. Also, another thing you want to do, in Scripture, in the Torah, he told us don't wear mixed blend clothing. He didn't explain to us why. He just said don't do it. Don't wear a garment that's half silk and half cotton, or half cotton and half linen, or half polyester and half this and half that. No. You know why? From my understanding, and this reason is not in Scripture, but from my understanding, everything has a vibration, a harmonic resonance, a vibratory frequency. And certain things you shouldn't mix together. It'll create a harmful frequency for your body, can get you sick, can get you cancer and everything else. And you wonder why, you know, you go to the doctor, oh, they cut the cancer out and give you these drugs and you're all better. Next thing you know, the cancer's right back, then went somewhere else. A lot of times it's more than what you eat. A lot of times it's more than just the exercise. Yes, Leola Mills, exactly. So your body has a frequency. Every organ in your body works on a different frequency. See, there we go, Jimmy from Tucson. There you go. The money is made to make us sick. Bennett Racing Team, Shabbat Shalom, brother. So, one thing you can do, go through your closet. This is still a part of the separation, guys. It's a lifestyle. This is not just something we're going to do just to survive a few years of tribulation. Because tribulation is going to last until Messiah, Yahshua HaMashiach, shows up again to rule, to reign, to collect us. So, it's a lifestyle. Go through your closet. Look at the tag on everything. If it's not 100%, get rid of it. Have a garage sale. Sell it, throw it away, give it away. Yes, Joe Berlin, we need to get grounded. And what that is your body, the earth is the ground. Your body has an electrical charge. The earth is ground. Anybody who works with electronics or cars, houses, whatever, you know that metal, ground is ground. So you need to get barefooted every so often and walk outside in the ground and get grounded. Yeah, these are some natural things you can do that, hey man, the doctor won't tell you this. They tell you now, keep shoes on. No, man, we made out of this stuff. Same stuff that's in your body, and you need to ground sometime. So, yeah. So, get rid of the clothes. Get rid of the clothes that are mixed blend. Don't do that. Because that's going to help get rid of sickness. For a lot of these women, wigs, weave, sew-ins, all this fake hair, get rid of that stuff. Get rid of all this fake hair. It vibrates at a different frequency. Even if it's human hair, the hair is dead. It's a different frequency. And it's right next to your skull, right next to your brain. When you come up with leukemia and all this other stuff and you don't know why, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. Get rid of these store-bought products. We need to, yes, underwire bras. Yes. Look at everything you own, check the material on it. Myra Dillon. Myra, you're funny. Hey, man, it's good to be barefoot. Detoxify. Yes. Yes. This is the lifestyle, guys, we're going into, because I don't know if you know this, but physicians get a kickback. All these drugs you see on TV, all the big pharmaceutical companies, at the end of the commercial, they got to talk real fast so you don't know. If you start feeling blood pressure go up, all bleeding, if you can't do this, and you can't go to sleep, you have a heart attack, stroke, yeah, that let you know you don't need that. But they give these drugs, what they call drugs, medicines, to the doctors and say, well, next time you get a patient with this, prescribe them this right here, we're going to give you a kickback. They building their paycheck up. So, okay, every time you can't go to the doctor now for anything without them writing your prescription. No matter if they can't find nothing wrong with you. Oh, I got a cough. Well, we didn't find nothing, but here, I'm just going to prescribe you this just for this. They building their paycheck up. See? That mess ain't going to do nothing for you. Matter of fact, you at the end of the commercial, tell you what it's going to do for you. It's going to end up killing you because you're going to go deaf, you're going to go blind, you're going to have a heart attack, stroke, and cancer, and everything else. So we need to know, guys, it's on us. It's on you, baby. It's on you. That's the separation. That's why there would be time no longer. That's why. Because the crutch, they're going to kick the crutch out from under you. Anybody still leaning on the government, you're going into the New World Order. Isaac tea, guys. Yeah, I can check that out. I drink all kind of teas, man. I've been drinking here lately, making my own teas with cayenne and everything. Cayenne and cocoa. Cayenne and pink Himalayan sea salt. Pink Himalayan salt. Cayenne and ashwagandha. Cayenne and maca. Cayenne and ginger. Just cayenne with everything, man. Cayenne and zeolite. Macaroon, yes. Man, and y'all wouldn't believe how my body is transforming. Sometimes I'm not even hungry. The body fat is melting off. Muscle is building up. I feel strong. I don't feel tired. Oh, Indian tea. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, so cayenne is good for a lot of things as well. And this is the type of, it's a lifestyle now, guys. It's not just gonna do this for a week or two and then go back to, no. Other thing, we gotta eat what Yah say eat. When he told us not to eat pork, it's for a reason. Your body cannot digest pork. It cannot digest it. Pork causes cancer, causes diabetes, causes hypertension, stroke, heart attack, and there are other viruses and bacteria in it, worms in it that get in your body. That you can't get out. I gotta watch, guys. Everywhere I am, my head is on the swivel. No hot dogs, yeah. Lemon balm tea, yes, definitely. Head on the swivel, guys. Anything go down, you know. I'm trained in hand-to-hand combat as well. Well, bless you, Dark Wolf. Good for you, man. I bet you feel better. I bet that. I know you feel better. And see, that's also what I find so interesting. Exactly, Metal Sheep. Well, also what I find interesting, like the pork chop pastors, they'll tell you, oh, you can't drink. No alcohol. No sip of alcohol is a sin. But you can't find that in the Bible. In the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, they drink. Jesus said he ain't gonna drink no more wine. This is before he was crucified. He said he ain't gonna drink no more wine until he's seated on the right hand of the Father. He in heaven right now sipping on some wine. See, the resveratrol in the red wine is good for you. And they had beer, they had wine, they had beer, wine, and they had strong drink, whiskey, liquor, scotch, all that type of stuff. You're welcome, Dark Wolf. And so, but they'll tell you, pork chop pastor tell you, oh, you can't sip no wine. I'm a Christian, I don't drink. But the Bible tell you to drink. Matter of fact, who was that? Paul. He say, don't drink no more water for your stomach's sake, for when you have a stomach problem. He say, drink wine for the stomach's sake. Tell you what, Jimmy from Tucson, you may want to go watch some of J.K. Bugout stuff. He's been breaking down something big is supposed to happen. I mentioned it probably about a week or so ago, just in passing, but I didn't have all the information I have now on it. Wine is good, yes. And J.K. Bugout, he's broke down My Pet Goat 2, and even Independence Day. And he even put this actor on the screen. The actor killed himself maybe a year ago, but he was saying what was going to happen on July 4th this year, 2019. So it's a lot of stuff on it. I'm just saying be ready. I'm just saying time no longer. If you ain't part of the separation, you need to pray right now. You need to stop and pray right now that God don't leave you behind and keep you, because you're going to be stuck with like-minded people. Okay? So when I say not leave you behind, not that it's going to be a rapture, because you want to get left behind from that mess. That's a good deal, Jimmy from Tucson. That's a good deal. There are people who make that vow. John the Baptist was one of them. Vow of a Nazarite. They don't drink. I'm not a Nazarite. I do drink. So, so that's what I was saying, guys. So besides pork, shellfish. They're saying, this is what I also saw this week. The flesh-eating bacteria is on the rise. The flesh-eating bacteria is on the rise. And it's spreading. And it's also antibiotic resistant, right? And they're saying it's mainly getting into the people who eat shellfish, who eat crawfish, shrimp, lobster, crab, mussel. So they're the main ones getting it. You know why? And catfish. You know why? Because all those things I just named are scavengers, bottom feeders. That's what clean out the lakes, the ponds, the rivers. Oh, sea moss is excellent for you. I got some soap coming with some sea moss metal sheet. And those things clean out the ponds. So it's eating the flesh-eating bacteria. And you turn around and eat it, and it get in your body. Well, you wasn't supposed to eat it in the first place. We got to follow the dietary law. He didn't tell us the reason why. If you think about it, a lot of the stuff he told us to do or not to do, he didn't go into specifics about it. He just said, do it or don't do it. And this is how you're going to do it, or this is not how you're going to do it. And look how big that Bible is. Look how big it is. When 90% of Christians, I'm going to go as far as say 95% of believers have never read the entire book. If he went into an explanation about everything he told us to do, or everything he told us not to do, the book will be 10 times the size it is now. And then it's less than that to be reading it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, speaking of the soap, guys, good news, good news. We are moving forward. Getting my website built, finally. It's a slow start. But I don't know how long it's going to take, but it's going to look good. Pretty much the information, the domain name, all that is there. Got the company logo and everything. It's going to be Zeolife, Zeolyfe, Zeolife. Working on the trademark, all type of stuff. Soaps. And these are soaps. Not only am I using the good essential oils that raise your vibration and have a lot of healing effects and also do great things for the skin, I'm using herbs. I'm using fresh foods. I'm using essential oils. I'm using different things that cleanse your aura. All natural stuff. All natural stuff. This is the best soap in the world, guys. I did my first trade show. I don't know if I told you. I filmed some of it. But since then, I've even come a long way since then. And that was this month. That was at the first week of this month. But trying to continue to go to other levels. But there'll be more information coming out soon. Thank you, Dark Wolf. Thank you. But anyway, guys, let me get off of here, man. It was good talking to y'all. Keep your head on the swivel. Stay prayed up. And let's just adhere to the laws and commandments, the statutes of Yah and Yahshua HaMashiach. Matter of fact, Jesus said, if you love me, keep my commandments. All right? You're welcome, Metal Sheep. So all those quote-unquote so-called preachers who say we ain't under the law no more, you can't find it in there. Jesus said, I didn't come to destroy the law, but to fulfill the law. And he's talking about how the man is cursed who break the law and to teach men to do so. He said it's a curse if you breaking the law and you teaching men to do so. Tell me how you gonna be cursed. Sterling, oh yeah, Sterling, it's on the way, brother. I still have to, I don't know how to make colloidal silver because I'm putting that colloidal silver in the Sterling bar. And that's the only ingredient I'm lacking for my Sterling bar. And so, yeah, it's coming. Plane Fires 21. Is that at 9-8? Wait a minute. Jim from Tucson, are you on, is that AM or PM? I believe you're on Pacific time, right? West Coast time. It's 2 hours behind me. Yeah, if I can, I'll check it out. Hour and a half, okay. Yeah, because it's showing 9:24 here now. Cannabis butter. Ooh, that's good, Sterling. Out of bread. Zimbabwe is out of bread. And that's literal, not just the little fiat currency. Yeah, Sudan is also out of bread. And things, when places get out of bread, stuff hits the fan, get your guns and ammo ready, like the guy from, what was that, Croatia said, you need 2,000 rounds for everyone. I thought I was prepared, I got 100 rounds for everyone. Nah. CBD works. Yes, it does. Not only CBD. Okay, so here's the thing, guys. Essential oils, the lowest vibration of an essential oil, 52 hertz. 52 hertz. It's basil. The highest used to be rose oil, which was like 280 hertz. Now they're saying it's blue spruce, which is 580 hertz. Okay, so essential oil is basically the soul of a plant. The soul of a plant. You can take them orally, but that's not recommended because they're so strong, so concentrated. Just smelling an essential oil, like if you have a headache, smell some peppermint oil. Smell some spearmint oil. That headache gonna disappear. That's it. You don't think that works? Yeah, when you get knocked out, don't they put some salt in front of you, some smelling salt, and you pop up? Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to take no pills. Just smell it. And then, this is all the stuff I'm putting on my website. It's a lot of stuff I've been studying, a lot of science. I study history, I study politics, I study religion, I study science. All this stuff works together, man. Y'all didn't tell us any lies. Even in the Bible, he told Moses different oils to make for different things, and it wasn't to be in the public. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So, essential oils are good for everything. A lot of them cure the disease. You can't say the word cure according to the FDA. So I'm just gonna say, if you have any ailment, look into essential oils. There's an oil for it, I guarantee you. That's why I'm using oils in my soaps like that. And that's why my soaps are, I'm gonna have a comment section on the website where people can report when they bought the soap, whatever was happening. And after that, Charlie Dennis, well, good morning, Shabbat Shalom. So whatever was happening before they bought the soap and used it, and what happened after they bought the soap and used it. I can't use the word cure. Right, Sarah Evans. Right, I saw that. But I'll tell you the truth. I tried to turn myself blue with the colloidal silver, and I didn't. Guess what it did for me? I turned darker. I got a tan. I took too much colloidal silver, and it made my skin dark. but it went away. Anyway, but essential oils, there's 3 ways to get them. Distillation process, cold process. So you can use water, you can use oil, you can use alcohol to get the oils. And it's basically the soul of the plant. So it's like you have a big bunch of whatever you're using, and by the time you get all the oil out of it, it's then, and then, so you got all this that was over here, this big bunch of stuff, whatever herb or tree bark or whatever it was, and over here it's in the oil over here, and it's as potent as all of that over there. And so, matter of fact, if you're pregnant and stuff like that, they tell you not even to use essential oil. You need to check with your physician first. That's how potent this stuff is. Some of it, like peppermint, I used to put a drop peppermint oil. I used to buy the iced tea from Taco Casa. Yeah, Taco Casa. They got the extra large iced teas for 99 cents. And I put a drop of peppermint oil in it. Ooh, that stuff would be so. It'd be real cold. Peppermint oil makes it real cold. Like in the summertime, if you got lemonade, put a peppermint oil in it. A drop of spearmint or a drop of peppermint oil. Man, it's gonna make you feel, the heat ain't gonna be hot no more. It's gonna make you cool and refreshing. Well, one day, I messed around and I dropped the peppermint oil on that plastic cup. It burnt through the cup. It burnt right through the cup. So that's how potent this stuff is. That's how potent. You know, a peppermint plant by itself, you can rub it on that cup all day, it's not gonna burn it. It all burnt right through the cup. And I even used to, because I brushed my teeth with zeolite, so it ain't no minty flavor after that. Drop a peppermint drop in your mouth, it go all over your body just real quick. I'm like, ooh. So yeah, they're saying that essential oils is really not recommended for oral use unless you're small, like drops. Other than that, just put it on your skin or smell it. Aromatherapy. And you'll get the benefits. Put it on your head. Now, there's certain areas that absorb, and I learned this with the soap, because I use essential oils in my soap. Rub it on your head, rub it under your neck, your chin, armpits, and your private area, and it absorbs better. You get rarely any absorption through the feet or anything like that. Under the bottom of the feet, ain't nothing going through there. But armpits, your private, top of your head, chin right there, temples, oh man, it absorbs so quick. It's a process called transdermal absorption. You remember how Kim Jong-un killed his stepbrother with the binary process while he was in the airport? First one woman came and touched him on this side of the face, and she walked off, and the other woman came and touched him over here. It's binary. When them chemicals mix, he died in the bloodstream. Went straight through his skin. They didn't touch it the same side, then, you know, and one chemical by itself wasn't harmful. Put one on one side, one on the other side, and boop, he died. And they come to find out that Kim Jong-un's brother was a CIA asset. Say, man, we deep. But anyway, there should be time no longer, guys. Speaking of that, time for this broadcast is up. Shabbat Shalom. I may do another broadcast today. I may go to the corn shop today. Who knows? I really don't want to do any work. I don't want to try not to violate the Sabbath. Even though Yahshua said the Sabbath was made for man and man not for the Sabbath day, I want to just keep everything, you know. All right, amazing Canadian for sure. But God bless y'all, man. I love y'all. Peace and blessings. I'm out of here. Your host, Brian Anthony with Beyond Babbitt. Over and out. Brian Anthony, your host for Beyond Babbitt. Over and out. Love y'all, man. Shabbat Shalom.